We are live. Hey everyone! Hopefully you're coming back. It's been about 15 minutes. John's still here. Chris isn't. And we'll just talk till John has to leave. We'll be going till about midnight, as we used to. So, not sure who's listening at this point, but John were just talking about exorcisms.
Yeah. I like that stuff. Especially that famous saying, "Get thee behind me, Satan."
Yeah.
That's a famous when they have like books, right, on how to conduct exorcisms, the Catholic Church.
Yeah.
And that's a really famous go-to line from and it's from this medal. They have it like engraved on this medal, this Saint Benedict medal, because the medal itself has a bunch of little abbreviations all over it.
Yeah.
In the Latin, right?
Yeah.
And what was it? It was what is the Latin? I forgot. I think it's Vade Retro. Yeah, Vade Retro. Satana. Get behind me, Satan.
Yeah. And of course, with that saying, that's, talking to Peter. And I think using that in an exorcism would actually be using that really out of context myself. Because
possibly. Here, I'll show you the
Peter was not possessed at that time. It was just he was using Peter in a sense.
You see you see what I'm showing you here?
It's taking a few seconds to come up. Okay.
And then the back, it's almost like you would treat this almost like a rosary, like you would go in order, right?
Yeah,
clockwise.
Yeah. Well, I have
recite the verses.
Okay, I'm not seeing it quite yet. Here, let me go out and back in, because your feed's not coming up for me. Yeah, you just keep doing the dots. The circling dots. John? For whatever reason, it doesn't want to show your camera. To me, anyways. Hey, what did you do to the audio? Hey, Factor Draws, what's up? I didn't do nothing to the audio. I clicked Dillard's. I think his fan is running fairly high. I think that's what the noise that we're hearing with Dillard. I'm trying to ignore it myself because I don't want him to swelter. Because I'm not sure whether I had the... Dillard just left. Hopefully he comes back. There we have Dillard again.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. There we go. There we can... Yeah, I see the top of your head. Okay, I can... Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
So, I like it. I like it, it's better than having like a satanic album in your house.
Yeah, for sure. Good Night Spoon says, it's not John! What? My audio shouldn't be any different. I didn't do anything to me. And what's up, Factor Joe? We got just John here. We're going to be talking, chilling, as I hopefully try and draw up my manga here. And I'm going to use some reference here. Trying to draw that superhero landing pose that's so popular. Or so. No. Gotta find the... Where did I... Got a few that I want to choose from. For Kung Fu Kitty.
For what?
For, I'm not sure whether you can see in Discord or not. I have her landing. She's jumped down from the top of a building. She's Well, no, actually, she's sort of pushed the hero over, trying to get on him, but he went into a roll, so she's, there, just standing, or kneeling, or whatever, however. So I want to have her in some sort of superhero pose. And I got like 3 or 4 references that I grabbed to choose from. So we got 2 different Supergirl ones, a Black Widow one, and some other character, I'm not sure who. And hello, Sketchbook, how are you? Sketchbook, did you get my DM? Well, I DM'd you and I sent you an email to where you could send the cover. Which one do you think I should use? Any thoughts?
I like the Supergirl one, the bigger one on the left side. It looks more feline. I don't like the legs splayed out that far. I definitely 100% do not like the
Black Widow.
No, I definitely 100% do not like the Supergirl on the bottom. That's way too no, not at all.
Okay, so no, a no to that one that I just took away.
I would if it were me, I would definitely pick the Supergirl on the top left.
Okay. Okay, why did you do a Monday night draw stream and then start a different stream for After Dark? Because they were supposed to be 2 different things. One's just everybody drawing and you see it. I guess the After Dark could have that. But Dillard at the moment doesn't think he can show what he was doing, although I was showing it earlier on the other stream.
Yeah, but nobody watched that show. People actually watched this show.
Well, we had a few people on that last one. When
I joined, it said there was 1 person watching, and I was watching, so I don't know.
Well, near the end, we had Timothy, and then we had Manticore, and A couple other people, I think. My sketchbook says I got the email. I'll send it out. I'll send it out tonight. Cool. Where's her face mask, Rick? On the second panel. Oh, it's not there. I guess I should go back and put that on. I forgot to put that on. Good call, Sketch. I got caught up in trying to make it look good. That I forgot that. Although it doesn't look the best, I gotta probably do another pass at it. Yeah, so for those that didn't see it, Dillard is doing a cover for, what book is it?
Oh, I don't know. I just know that it's for a guy named, calls himself Hojo. He does a book called The Mythicals. It might be for the Mythicals. It might be for something else. I'm not sure.
Ah, cool, cool. Captain Evil Stopper was asking. He caught it. Well, that's good. Well, thank Captain Evil Stopper for me then. For catching that. Hey, Tank, how are you? I know you're not big on Discord, Tank, but if you want to pop on, feel free.
Discord is very unpopular with streamers.
Yeah, well, he had some bad experiences with it. Getting hacked and all that, so... How long are you going for tonight? I'm going to midnight my time, so about another hour, 45 minutes. How do you get hacked on Discord? I don't know. I'm just telling you what Tank told me. And I don't think he has any reason to lie to me about it, so... Not that he'd lied to me in the first place, but... But Discord has no peer-to-peer security. All you have to do is piss off the wrong person. Joshua's saying hi to Tank. Yes, Mom?
Just came in to say hi to everyone.
Uh-huh. My mom says hi, everyone, as you heard.
I have it on in my room,
Cool.
so I'll be able to hear.
Uh-huh. Cool. Okay, so now we got the mask on here. Good Night Spoon says, note to self, don't piss off China. The person. And my sketchbook says, hey, Rick's mom. So I guess that means Captain Evil Stopper's been watching these videos, at least with you, to know that she actually has a mask. Or he saw the mask here. Probably didn't see the mask here. So how's the Yellow Flash project going, John?
I don't know. I'm working on this cover right now.
Okay. Well, you've been doing the Yellow Flash project too.
Yeah, it's very time consuming is what it is. Here, I'll share this. I'm just drawing a moon right now anyway.
Uh-huh. Okay. I thought. Window cam, what? Okay.
So what's your favorite thing to talk about, Rick?
I don't know. Depends on the day and time, I guess. Okay, so... Oh, I need to make sure if I'm letting Tank on. We're in the Monday night draw stream, Tank. I think I need to give you permission to see that.
I didn't need permission. I'm a holdover from the other stream.
Yeah, well, I gave you permission quite some time ago for the Monday night draw stream. What, back when it was a Saturday draw stream. Or Tank might be. Oh, Tank. Tank gets to be a B-lister. Let's see. Edit channel. Permissions. Where's... Oh yeah, Tank's got permission. I think he does.
I'm glad we got all that sorted out.
Just let me, if you're hearing this, Tank, let me know in the chat if you can't see the Monday Night Draw stream under the voice channels. Tenants owns 30% of Discord. I only access it through Brave these days. Ah, cool. He saw it, another panel. Check the last panel under Supergirl. There we go. Okay, now if I can actually get this look. There we go. And then we'll have her leg up here. Like that. Now, I think, heck, just as the stick figure, well, a little bit more than a stick figure, I think that's looking better.
I think you're right, Rick.
Now to keep it looking better. Yeah, that's a good pose, Rick. Thanks. Sketchbook said that. Hey, Captain Evil Stopper, thanks. He says looks good. And Sketch or Captain Evil Stopper. Well, Sketch I know has permission for it. You're welcome to come on too. Captain Evil Stopper, give you permission to find this room. If you wanted to come on. Rick is becoming too powerful. How am I becoming
Guess
too?
what I saw? Guess what I saw for the very first time yesterday?
What did you see for the very first time?
National Lampoon's Vacation with Chevy Chase.
Oh, wow. Did you like it?
I thought it was okay. But I was surprised I finally got what everybody meant by when they keep saying Wally World.
Ah. And hey, Tim. Tim says, that's a classic.
Well, it is certainly old. I'll give it that.
Chevy Chase was still funny on the TV show Community.
Oh yeah, he was hilarious.
Rick, I'm pretty sure you have something on generating Hawit noise. 60% certainly. Whatever it is maxed out. Nothing is playing on it. Well, if I... Okay, I was going to say if I do that... If I do that, can you guys hear it? What is Hawit noise, says Timothy. And his fancy words. You can still hear it? Okay. Oh, or is that my fan? It's not my fan. No record. This guy again with his Hawit noise and his fancy words. Can you guys hear any of that static or wind type noise? Can anybody... Okay, so did you turn the fan? I turned my fan off. Okay. There's still a noise I hear that I think's coming from Dillard, but I guess nobody else can hear it. My bad. You have artificial wind. Yeah. I turned the fan on in between shows. I was hoping to have it on so it wasn't affecting Dillard, he said. So I was hoping it wouldn't affect you guys. That's why I need to try and get some things filtered so I can have something like the fan on and nobody be able to hear it. Oh, who cares if it affects Dillard? Well, I was asking Dillard while we were off air whether he could hear it, and he said no, so... I was thinking if he didn't hear it, you guys wouldn't hear it.
Never underestimate the ability of Timothy Olsen to complain.
Oh, now we can't hear John. You should be able to hear John. I got the him up enough, I think. Just put it on low, away from the angle of your mic. Well, it was on low and it was angled away from my mic. This new Siren mic really picks up the noise easy. And Timothy says, yes, I'm a master complainer. No, we can't hear Timothy. Well, that would be because Timothy's not on here. Oh, good. Now I can say just about anything snarky. And no one will be the wiser. We can't hear Pacer. That might be a good thing. But then again, she's not on. That's another reason why. Oh, Rick, you never answered John's question about what you like to talk about. We know it's not movies you recently watched. Oh, sometimes I do, but usually I talk about them for like 30 seconds. And then I'm done. Actually, I just recently watched The New Mutants. And it was horrible. Timothy says, if we can't hear Pacey, then we don't have to hear about how she's non-binary for the 1 trillionth time. The question, Goodnight Spoon, is anything worth watching? But yeah, he did ask what I'd like to talk about. This, that, almost talk about this, that, everything. Well, I guess it depends on how much I'm into the subject. Rick, do you have access to the digital mannequin on Clip Studio? I probably do because I've got EX. She's not non-binary. She identifies as non-binary. There's a difference. I identify as an attack element. One is I am, and the other is I want you to treat me as though I am. Yeah. Oh, non-binary. Still don't care. You can use that pose. Use that to pose your character and change the angle for vanishing point. Yeah. I'm not even sure how to work with those mannequins or even bring them up. It's probably under the 3D. I'm not sure whether you guys can see all these is that body shape 3D. Oh, pose there. Character. Rick, I identify as a Mangus Carlson. I demand you lose to me in chess. Rick, we can't hear Scotch. Don't change that though. Okay, what happened? I lost my thing here. Clip Studio. I lost all the stuff that I was working on. Jeez. Clip Studio crashed on me.
That sucks.
I think everything was saved. Except for... the little bit that I had done on this. Do you think you ever got help? Oh, Scott, I have no idea. Cross Comics, where technical difficulties are part of the show. Yep. Although we don't want them to be part of the show, they become part of the show. Okay, so let's see. We got the mannequin now. I think he just live streams every day and talks about gang stalkers. He does? I haven't seen him on for I don't know how long. I take it Scott's never contacted you since one time you were there. Since he.
No, certainly not. He has not.
Because he thought you put cameras around or whatever, right?
Yeah, he thought that I was stealing his artwork.
You would have no reason to steal his artwork.
I mean, I'm not above stealing artwork.
Well, I didn't say that. I just said you'd have no reason to steal his artwork.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Goodnight Spoon says, last I saw he was posting proof of his neighbors spying on him. He responded to non-existent voices on his TV. Oh, he's one of those, says Goodnight Spoon.
There's a big black crow sitting on my window ledge, and I hear footsteps coming down the hall. What can I do? Just a little baby. What if the lights go out and maybe, and then the wind just starts to move outside the door? He followed me home now. Good night, moon. I want the sun. If it's not here soon, I might be done.
Goodnight Spoon says, I have a question for John. As I have since had an encounter with an individual who seems to have similarities to Scott.
Sure.
And then Joshua says, Rick, how come you never tell us about your gang stalkers? Because I don't have any. Goodnight Spoon says, was there a point when you were hanging out with him where you knew you said something that rubbed him the wrong way and thought, this is it. This is how I'm going to die?
No. There was a point, though, when I was talking to him where things kind of went sideways, and that was when I refused to take any of his artwork with me as a thank you.
Okay, so you were stealing it, yet he offered it for free, and you didn't take it.
Yeah, because the whole time he was being very nice about everything. But very uncomfortable kind of nice, like, oh man, you have no idea how much this means to me. And it's like, you can only say that so many times before you gotta say stop being gay about it, right?
Yeah.
And then he was like, well, you gotta at least let me give you this. And I'm like, no thank you. I don't want your artwork. I think it was a drawing he did of like something. And then it got kind of weird, and he was like, and I was like, okay, so this is getting weird. So I had to, I tried everything I could to get him to go with me. I was going fishing, you know? And I was like, let's go, you know, I had a truck, I had a wagon, he had a wheelchair, I'll push you, I had an extra pole, I had everything, right? I was like, yeah, let's just go. We'll go and go get some burgers. We'll fucking hang out at the pier for like 2-3 hours, try to catch some fish, and then I'll bring you back, right? And everything was like, no, I can't. I can't be in a car for more than an hour. Then my back starts to hurt. I'm like, well, the pier's like 25 minutes away. You're not gonna be in the car an hour, you know. But it was just like, excuse after excuse. It seemed very clear after a while that he was like, there was no, he did not want to leave, you know? He was like, yeah, I'm not. Like, he's already resigned himself to like, no, I'm immobile, I can't go places, and that's it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know people like that, just whatever reason not to do whatever.
Yeah.
Good Night Spoon says, I was out hiking with an old friend and he was rambling about the COVID vaccine was mind control. He finally asked if I was vaccinated and he just stopped in his tracks behind me and I was sure he was going to pull a knife out on me.
That's a really creepy way to ask that question, to like ask it and then just like stop your hike. So like, oh, this is something we need to get straight between us before we can even finish this hike. That's real fucking creepy.
He was probably afraid of leaving so that the spies could bug his house when he was gone.
I'll be honest, I do not believe he even started that gang stalking thing until at least a good 4 or 5 months after I lost contact with him.
Yeah, same here.
Because I was like, he just dropped off the face of the earth, and I was like, oh, look, it's Scott Sly. Let me go check him out. And then he was just like, yeah, effing people come over my house, and they they do this and that, and they think I don't know what they're doing, and then I just been like, what's going on, Scott? Like in the chat, right? And he like, you could tell he got super uncomfortable, started, he just ignored me, even though there was like 2 people in the chat, and he was, conversating at length with the other 2 people in there, you know? That's weird. And then he got a little bit more brave, and he was like, yeah, they come over, they pretend to be your friend, they'll bring you things, and then they steal your intellectual property.
Yeah, nobody was. He was a nice guy, but
and then he was like awfully quiet in the chat, because I didn't say anything after that. He's like awfully quiet in the chat. Pretty suspicious. Oh, man, this guy's a psycho. Dodged a bullet over.
Good Night Spoon says, fun fact, same hike, same friend, pissed and shit his pants on the hike, and I had to drive him home. Oh, wow. I feel sorry for you.
What? Why would he do that? That's gross. There's a big black crow sitting on my window ledge. So why did he do that? I really want to know
Yeah.
why somebody would and shit their pants and on a hike.
Goodnight Spoon says, I don't think it was intentional, but if it was probably an intimidation tactic because I was vaccinated or drugs.
Intimidation tactic. Was he like dehydrated and he passed out and pissed and shit himself on his hike? Or? That is a terror. I'm thinking about it now. That's a terrible intimidation tactic. That's more like a defense thing, like a squid that would or an octopus that would shoot out ink because they got frightened.
Joshua says, so Goodnight Spoon is mind controlled, confirmed. I says, Goodnight Spoon, it was two separate instances. The first, he had to pee and didn't say anything, and still he started losing control.
And the shit happened later. Like he went to the woods to go poo and misjudged the crouch and then shit all over his leg or something.
Sounds like the shit hit the fan. Or maybe didn't hit the fan. Timothy's gross. The second was part when he pooed himself was after he learned I was vaccinated. I don't know what happened, how that happened, but he asked me for a water bottle to clean his throat. No, it's not. No, attempt was made to poo in the woods as... No attempt was made to poo in the woods, as far as I know. So this guy actually retarded or something, asked Joshua. Is the next episode of in the next episode of Accidents in the Wood.
Well, maybe he was.
Depends on your definition, I guess. He married a woman twice his age to be a father figure to her son, who is 5 years younger than him. Oh, that is crazy. I doubt that a kid that old or close to his age is gonna even come close to finding him a father figure. A brother at best.
Yeah, it's real weird. I had a cousin on my mom's side of the family. She didn't hit me up. Well, she hit me up, but she didn't like call me up. She hit me up while I was over there picking up my grandma. And she was like, "Do you think you could talk to my son?" And I was like, "About what?" She was like, "Well, he's like not listening in class." And I was like, because she has 3 sons, right? I thought she was talking about the younger one. The one she was talking about was like 17. And I'm like, no. This fool's too damn old already. I'm not gonna be able to like sit down and like lecture my cousin's son about behavior. I was like 17 years old at the time. I was only like 33, you know.
Well, that was far enough apart that he might have listened to you, but
well, also the fact that I don't know the kid at all, you know.
yeah, well, then there's that. Good Night Soon says maybe it was 7. 5 or 7 years still. Most it'd be more like a brother, not a father. Joshua says, but was she a hot MILF? Good Night Spoons, no! On an episode of Cross Comics After Dark, we get into a whole weird area of conversation. She had at least 200 pounds on him. Oh, hey, I'm back. Rick, trying out the 3D models. Yeah, but I can't seem to get it to move the way that I would like.
Yeah, you really got to, you really gotta pick your battles with that stuff because, it's a lot of work to get those models to work. And would it be easier to just do it freehand? It would be like, you know, is the main issue.
Because I can't seem to get this head up higher than what it is at the moment, which is...
Rick, are you losing subs?
What do you mean?
I thought you were at 803 the last time I checked. Now you're 801.
Yeah, well, I think I probably did get down to 802. Well, got to 802 and then 801, yeah, you know. I haven't got any in a few weeks, unfortunately, but
Well, I think I'm finished. What do you think?
let's see. Looks good here. Let me
Let
make
me
it.
get rid of the. Let me get rid of the pencil. Let me get rid of the pencil layer. There we go.
Let's make this bigger so everybody can see. There you go.
That's good. That took me all damn day. And I will say I did start. I started at 2:30 in the morning. And it took me all the way until 8:04 p.m.
Oh yeah, that's your time too. So almost good 36 hours. I mean, not 36. 16 hours.
Oh, let's see. Yep. And I take away about 45 minutes. I took a break for 45 minutes to take the kid to well, I took her to school and then picked her up from school, so that's about 45 minutes total.
Yeah. My sketchbook says those porn bots unsubbed. Yeah, that looks really good.
Can you tell if there's a moon back there?
Now let me come over to. No.
In the upper right-hand corner.
Right.
Hopefully the colorist will be able to see it.
Oh, yeah, now I can sort of see it behind the trees there.
Well, it's not going to be in front of the trees, Rick.
Well, I was looking behind the trees, but the trees, I guess, sort of blended in, but yeah, I'm sure the colorists will see it. And, once, it's colored in differently than the sky behind it, it'll be a lot easier to see.
Well, it's going to be super easy to see. It's going to be like a light source.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be white and the ground, it's going to be black behind it or purplish or something like that. Dark blue.
Probably, yeah. Now I finished this too soon, so what I gotta do is sit on this for a couple of days and then turn it over because I don't want people thinking that I finished work that fast.
God forbid you have a good turnover rate.
Well, when somebody forks over big bucks for a cover, they expect you to take time on it,
Yeah.
Not just do 16 hours straight, get it done.
Hey, you're one to get her done.
Yep.
You don't go and watch the paint dry.
Oh no, I got more things to do. So what do I do? Do I put a heavy black stroke around this drawing to separate it from the background, or do I put a white stroke around it to signify moonlight? What to do? What to do? Oh, it looks like I'm gonna have to go, Rick.
Okay, we'll catch you later. Thanks for coming on. Everybody go back to Canadian Tussle. Okay, getting this thing into this position is like hard. Okay, so okay, did well, John's back and doing something. Although he is, I don't think he's muted, but I got no sound coming from him. John? If you're talking, I can't hear you. I don't know why. Okay, we'll just get to see John do some more on this piece.
Sorry about that, Rick. I was getting a phone call.
Yeah, no problem.
Thought it was my wife, but it was my brother, and he wanted to just talk to me about some new signage he wanted for his racks. He sells like clothes and stuff at like swap meets.
Huh? Cool.
And of course, I do the the advertising and design and the signage and stuff.
Yeah, 'cause you're a good brother.
Yep. Okay, I think that'll do it there. I just kind of did a white stroke outline.
Yeah.
That separated the foreground from the background pretty clearly there.
Yeah. Looks good. Or great, even. Well, I tried fiddling with that 3D model. I might do it another time, but I think it's don't sound so enthused, Rick. I will make sure not to sound enthused. Sketchbook. Just for you, I'll make sure not to sound enthused.
So how do I put on here that it's a... I know you're supposed to put like your name and then after the original artist.
What do you mean?
Or do I let the... Because this is the same pose as that Hulk cover I was showing you, remember?
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure how you're supposed to put the inspired by or whatever. I'm not sure
You
what
just put the word after and then the original artist, but I don't know what the original artist is.
Bring up the cover again.
This is it.
I think that's his name right there under Banner's,
What is it? I can't read that. Can you read it?
No, not with this one, but if you can find a good cover, like a good...
Like I can't even make out what the number of the issue is.
Anybody out there know what issue this is, the Hulk? The Gray Hulk, that's for sure.
I'm just looking at Hulk transformation covers.
Maybe stick Gray Hulk transformation cover.
It's a good idea. Giving me a lot of original Hulk covers.
I think when we were
Here we
looking
go, I
at...
found it.
Oh, okay.
I found it. Purvis, and what does that say?
I have no idea.
Purvis and Austin. Jeff Purvis and Terry Austin.
Oh, Sketch, if you're still here, have you sent that cover yet? Because if so, I'll show it off here. Actually, I can probably show it off from the DMs. Grab it from the DMs on Twitter. Copy image. Create new. So there is Sketchbook's cover for the Canadian Shield remastered. What do you think, John?
I'm sorry, what?
Showing off Sketchbook's cover for the Canadian Shield remastered. See what you think.
1 second. Let me go look at it on YouTube because that's really grainy.
Okay.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, that's not bad. Anatomy could use some work, but it's not bad. I like it. I like the overall tone of it.
Yeah. Rick, discuss the foils of Solomon and how he's failed his wisdom. I don't know how to talk. What do I say about that? I don't know. For being very smart, he was very dumb. Unfortunately, sometimes it seems like a lot of us, for being very smart, we can be very dumb. Okay, so I decided to move this arm out to the side because I got her body up a little bit higher than the one that Supergirl's in. Good decision. Good discussion. Yeah. I know I'm a man of many words. Not. Very insightful. Silence, yes. The classic Cross Comics dead air stream. Or dead air moment.
You really are trying to bring back High Noon, ain't you?
Yeah. I gotta bring back the classics, right? The stuff that everybody comes for, they all go. They come back for the dead air.
No, nobody comes here for that. I mean, as evidenced by your, numbers, they do not come back for it. Rat bastards. They always want new. They always want new and better. Rob Willis apparently has been 3 years since his divorce, and today he received an email from the courts telling him he's still married.
Who's he?
He's the guy that did the Shinobi Sasquatch, the artist.
Okay. So he thought he was divorced, but now he found out he's still married?
Yep.
Did they tell him why?
No. I read the entire tweet. That was all the information that was there.
Oh, so they might have told him, but he didn't tell us.
Correct. Might have. Could have.
I think this second, I think it's slowly getting better with each go over.
Let me take a look at what you're talking about. There, I stopped sharing. You can full screen yourself.
Okay, hold on.
What is this? What am I looking at?
Here, let's see. Transform. Stretch the screen. Take yours away. So, there's what I did to get a basic pose thing. And then from that I went over and ended up with that. Because I decided to remove the move the one arm slightly.
Why? That looks very silly.
Because I ended up putting her body a little bit straighter than I probably should have. I thought this
wow.
arm would have been too long. Why did I put her body straighter than I should have? Because
Yeah.
I'm an idiot. I can't do things right.
I mean, if you look at, if you're drawing the person like this lady is, right?
Yeah.
If you change anything about it, you're making it incorrect because that's the way the body would form and function and move. She's holding up her weight by the arm,
Yeah.
which is why she can lean over that far, right?
Yeah.
If you don't make the kneecap really big and the ankle really small, you're taking away the foreshortening that makes the knee closer than the foot,
Yeah.
right? So then it looks silly. So if you don't like follow what's there, it's not going to be correct.
Yeah. But
Everything will start to look weird.
yeah. Well, I ended up with that. Well, I haven't put the hands in yet, but but I guess I could go back to the drawing board, as they say.
I don't know. I don't even think it's possible anymore. Whoa! I
What?
just hit myself in the face with a bottle cap.
Well, why'd you do that?
Because I was being lazy. I wasn't trying to do it correctly. I was trying to just place the bottle cap on top of the 2-liter and spin it, but I didn't have enough threading on there yet, so it span off and hit me. I don't know, Rick. I don't know.
You don't know? If you don't know, how am I supposed to know?
You're drawing. You're supposed to know. But yeah, I'm gonna head on out of here. I gotta get some sleep. I'm really tired, and I'm really, really hungry, and I don't want to have to wait any longer because then I'm gonna get even more hungry. So I'd rather just go to bed and not eat.
Yeah, I get that. Okay, we'll catch you later. Thanks for coming by. You want to promote anything before you leave?
Yeah, the Buckler Canadian Tussle is only available for 6 more days. I just looked at it a little while ago. 6 more days. And then it is gone. Gone.
You're not going to
All
put
right,
it in demand?
Nope. Because I'm not doing the fulfillment. So I'm giving it over to Dark Gift to do fulfillment for me. And I'm not going to be sitting around getting more emails and mailing out things personally because I won't have the books. He'll have all the stuff and he's just going to mail me the extras. So maybe after all that's done and there's some extras left over, then possibly after that, after a couple of months, you know what I mean? But when it's done, it's done.
Yeah.
But thanks for having me on, Rick.
Yeah.
It's been a blast.
Yeah, anytime, as you know, John. I'll maybe see you
I'll
tomorrow
see you
night.
later. Pete, and goodbye to the chat. Huh?
I said maybe see you tomorrow night. Okay, so there we go. Out am I. Oh, you're taking off? Back to formula. It says good night, Spoon. Okay, let's delete that. Joshua says bye, Dillard. Bye, bye, Mr. American Pie. Excuse me. Okay, let's take the bottom one up. Well, we want to see whether we can. There we go. I guess we didn't get tank. Let's go. I'm going to switch to the on air. Yeah, confirm. There we go. We're in the on air one now for anybody that wants to come on. I'm something of a scientist myself. Misery, misery, what? That's what you've chosen. Both talking from a movie. Movies. Are you in or are you out? I'm a bit of both. There we go. Oh, you're one. You're the one who's out, Rick. Out of your mind. Yes, I am. You couldn't be more right that I am out of my mind. I'm out of my gourd. You can't do this to me. I just started this company. Now that is... I started this company. That is Norman Osborn. From Spider-Man. Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a spitter can. Catches thieves, just like flies. Watch out! Here comes the Spider-Man. You know how much I've sacrificed. Actually, I don't. How would I know how much you've sacrificed unless you've told me? Rick, give us your top 50 Green Goblin quotes. I don't even know whether I know 50 Green Goblins quotes. Not even sure whether I know 10. I should probably be able to pick out 10 from the Spider-Man movies, right? Peter, don't tell Harry. Why the hell wouldn't I tell Harry? Especially when... And there, Harry's pretty stupid. Yeah, I killed your dad, but I'm bringing him back to his house. I know where he lives, and I'm going to bring him back and lay him on his bed or whatever. But I killed him. Shouldn't you think there's something awfully suspicious about Spider-Man bringing your dad home and laying him on the bed? Parts of it seem to be becoming better, and parts of it seem to be becoming worse. I've been like a father to you. Be a son to me now. go. We are who we choose to be. Now choose. We are who we choose to be. Now choose. Choose, 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 choose. After everything you've done for them, eventually they will hate you. Okay, now we need to put the head in. Oh. It's slowly becoming better. Parts of it, anyways. The one thing they love more than a hero is to see the hero fail. Fail, die trying. Excuse me. Now, I'm going to save that. Do. Drive. Cross Comics. I think I'm going to end a few minutes early, guys. It's been a long day. The heart Piper. First, we attacked the heart. Just because it's been a long 3 hours or so. Finish it. Finish what? My drawing? I'm not going to finish that tonight. Or just finish the stream. Go for another 10 minutes. Okay, I'll go for another 10 minutes. From evil. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to grab a sip of something to drink. I'm back. MJ and I we're gonna have a hell of a time. Or were you just quoting a line by saying finish it? Yeah, I think you were just saying the thing, finish it from thing. I was thinking you were saying finish the stream. Okay, yeah, thanks for everybody for stopping by again. Thanks Dillard for coming on. Thanks everybody in the chat. We will be back here tomorrow, of course, for the chill stream, just chilling out, talking about this, that, or whatever. If Rick isn't going to perform his top 50 renditions of the Green Goblin quotes, he should at least respond to Spider-Man. Spider-Man! Every comment in the chat has been Green Goblin quotes, yes. So, and of course, we'll have the cross comic short up tomorrow morning sometime. So, yes, we'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by. God bless. Have a great night.